Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Sagittarius, which is a special one because today is the full moon, the super full moon in Sagittarius. So, although, yes, this is a reading for Sagittarius, I can consider from what I'm seeing and from the energy of the day that this could also be this, collective message for all of us alive in the planet that are feeling this super full moon in Sagittarius today. So, before I begin with the cards, Sagittarius, I'm using my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. And as I was saying, this feels like a general message about trust and about keeping your hopes high, even in the midst of a turbulent wind that is apparently guiding you towards, detouring you Sagittarius from your path, or the path that you were hoping to travel, or the plans that you were hoping to follow, and that somehow they're just not working the way that you have anticipated. So the reason why I'm saying that is because we begin with the Nine of Swords, and this card came with the message of, it's almost like it's the beginning of a sentence that you can feel it the way that you can continue it the way that it fits for you. So what I heard with this card was, if life isn't going your way, ... So this feels like there is a little bit of frustration, or it's almost like a sense of losing your control over your own life. Like there is some sort of wind, right? This card today is coming through as the wind steering your way, especially because we have the 9 and we also have the 10. But the 10 is actually explaining the 9. So if you're feeling, Sagittarius, like you are being extracted from your plans or removed from the path that you thought that was best for you, and you're just going with the flow, but it's almost like not reluctantly, but questioning, why is that? Why isn't your plans going according to what you have expected? Or why is life going about this way and not that way that you have imagined? This is not unexpected, but this is like going down a path that if it was your choice, you wouldn't pick this option, right? But however, this is where you find yourself right now. And there is a little bit of frustration from your part because it's like that you're only going this way because you're being pushed in a sense. And it's not by somebody, although it could be, but I'm not sensing it that way. And I'm not sensing it like this is a negative thing also, Sagittarius. So I feel like there is a little bit of, losing hope or losing faith or losing trust in your ability to plan ahead, or to find this peaceful or manageable or controllable. It's almost like this is beyond your control. So you're just being taken, but you're being taken to a wonderful place, right? The sun following this card. So what I'm seeing here is that you are perceiving this sun card as a black hole, this black spot here. So there is a sense that you're not seeing where you're going. It's almost like there is too much light that it's becoming like something that blinds you, right? And there is a sense of being taken there, not against your will. Sorry about the noise. Oh God. I truly wait for, the moment where there is less noise, and here it is. I hope it's not picking up too much on the camera. So let's continue, Sagittarius. Let's not lose hope, right? So there is some sort of beautiful blessing or bountiful outcome or direction and destiny that you are being taken there. But you're being blinded by like too much abundance or too much illumination, or this is something that you cannot perceive, maybe because it's too good to be true, and this is not what you have seen, this is not what you have envisioned for yourself, but it's more, right? It's like everything that you didn't know you wanted. So there is a blind spot. There is a black hole that is almost like sucking you in that direction. It's almost like there is no escape. You cannot escape this black hole. The pull of it is too strong, right? But again, it's the sun. So although yes, it's something that you don't have all the information, or if you have, it's like you have so much information that you don't have time or clarity to process it all, because it's almost like you're not steering the wheel. There's somebody there steering the wheel for you, and it's this guy, the King of Swords. So remember when I was talking about, there could be a person in your life that is not deciding for you, but it's indicating or, passing on what would be best for you, or, options that you haven't considered, and that now you're just seeing yourself going that way, being taken that way. And it's almost like it's almost like you're traveling on your own path, right? But then this guy here says something and presents you with some type of lantern or bright light that feels like something that you cannot fully see it, but there is such an immense pull that you're just turning towards it, and it's almost like you're being pulled towards what they are showing you, what they are talking about, what they are considering is best for you. And they are the ones, remember when I was talking about the Nine of Swords being this wind that is, it's almost like carrying you, like this very soft cloud, but it feels like not a dark cloud, although your perception could be more of a dark cloud, because it's almost like if you're seeing the sun as a black hole, it's like it's very easy that you could, confuse something that is, just taking you or carrying you to a better position or a better place, and misplace that or think that that is a dark cloud, if you see what I mean. So with the Ten of Swords coming after the oh god, I cannot speak today, this King of Swords, this guy is going with you. It's not that they are opening up this shortcut, or they are showing you a new path and you're just going there on your own. Although I feel like this is your feeling, because you don't see that they are following you. It's like they are right behind you. It's like they open the door, they open the gate in this path, they show you a better solution, a better place that you cannot see or understand it properly, because you feel like you're being pulled in a way that there is no escaping it. So in a sense, it's almost like you're being dragged to something that you're not in control of, right? So that can feel pretty uncomfortable. But these two cards actually, the presence of this one, which is feeling like much more of a guide instead of a real person, right? But it could be a real person in your life. It depends on your details or your specific life. But this guy here is coming more from, the spirit realm, or as like an angel. and they are just behind you. They're not, that's the thing, they're not misleading you, or they're not trying to cheat you to go on a very sketchy path. It's quite the obvious, it's quite the contrary, because it's like it's obvious to them that they can see something that from where you stand you're not capable of seeing it right now, right? But you feel the intense pull of it. Do you feel, it's like, do you feel the difference of your point of view and theirs? It's like their point of view is, I feel like, way broader. That's the reason why I'm saying it's like they don't come from the same realm, or it's like from where they stand, it's like they have this wider perspective, right? And even from where you stand, because it's like what you are seeing is that you're not going exactly where you wanted, or you know, the plans that you were making for yourself. It's like you're going on a path that somebody has shown you, in a sense, and that can feel uncomfortable, right? These two cards in the traditional tarot are pretty uncomfortable, but knowing that they are right behind you, it's almost like they are here to reassure you that this pull, right, this pull that you're feeling, and that they can see the illumination behind the black hole. It's almost like they have been to the other side of the black hole, so they know that what is on the other side is like this complete illumination, right? That so far you cannot perceive it. So Sagittarius, the reason why you cannot perceive it is because of this. So what is, you know, in a sense, like showing you what you need to see right now, but also keeping you from everything that you don't need to see right now. Does it make sense? It's like you can see, or you can sense actually some sort of pull and some sort of natural instinct, or maybe just this guidance that is coming from this one, right, is enough that you know that this is inevitable, or you know that this sense of not having any control or any way to escape it, it's not a bad thing, right? There is nothing bad about it. It's almost like they can see more than you can see now, and that has a purpose because of the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune here, so actually, you know, because this card is coming before, it's almost like keep on going, knowing that there is a backup, there is an energy that is there behind you, you know, protecting you. And it's almost like it's that wind that comes from behind you. So it's the assurance. It's almost like this very delicate guidance, right? Steering your way. So if the wind shifts, because this guy knows the way towards this sun or this black hole, it's like they are steering the wheel by steering the wind. The direction of the wind is the direction that you have to follow. That's the reason why you don't see them, you know, in front of you, because actually they are behind you, meaning that they're not perceivable, right? But they are felt. And this slight change in the wind, it's just what is needed for you to keep on following it. And the reason why you cannot see it, it's because this Wheel of Fortune feels like the sun that has been packaged, or that has been, you know, put into a gift package. It's like, you see all of the triangles here? It's like this is the full illumination of when you're getting so close to this black hole that it's like all of the triangles, or all of the doors open, right, towards this other side. But until you get close to it, it's closed. It's because it's being wrapped for a present. It's almost like there is a gift in not knowing where you're going, or there is this beautiful present that the universe and this guide of yours, right, that it's just behind you, in them knowing what you're heading towards and giving you just as much as you need at this moment to keep on going, but not knowing fully what you're heading towards, is a gift, right? Because the full illumination could blind you, right? As you know, maybe you are perceiving it as, instead of a full illumination, you know, this black hole, which is scary and potentially very frustrating if it's exactly the opposite of where you wanted to go. But because it has been, you know, put into this beautiful package, there is purpose, there is some sort of well, there's something also that I forgot to talk about when this card came through. This card is talking about this cosmic intelligence, which actually was clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is the intelligence in keeping you from seeing it all, or keeping you in this mystery, right? That you don't get to receive much more information than is needed at the moment. But you know, you sense that you're heading towards something that is unescapable or inescapable. So yes, you're being pulled by this black hole, but it's not a black hole, right? It's something that you're supposed to cross over in a sense. But don't forget, Sagittarius, you are being guided by this wind, which is in itself like this cosmic intelligence that is steering your path for you. So here with these two cards that are, you know, finishing this first part of your reading, after the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. So not knowing, right? This wrapped gift. It's like there is a present, there is something that you're being given that you maybe are not able to see it as a gift for now, but there is this implied trust that is being asked for you because of the Six of Cups. So this Six of Cups, it's almost like this very distant memory. And this is the link that is steering your way, even though you might be going down a path that, you know, it's not the way that you wanted, that you desired, or, you know, it's going against all of your plans, right? Or all of the visions that you had for yourself, right? Because this is a higher vision guided by a higher intelligence that is really subtle, but is always there, you know, showing you where to go or where to turn next, or to keep on going, to keep on pushing you. So although it's uncomfortable because there is very little information, not knowing much is a true gift. And so in remembering that, you have a sense that you're being guided despite your discomfort or despite your frustration for not being in control. It's like there is also a little bit of surrendering to a distant memory, that knows that this is a gift, that not knowing is a gift. Does it make sense? So this card actually came as a blessing, right? This Four of Swords came as a simple message of, if you trust your heart, you can just relax, Sagittarius. So this is how, you know, this first part of your reading ends. It's like, trust that you hold in yourself a very distant memory that knows that even though your conscious or your rational mind is frustrated about, you know, the way things are going or how your life is being steered, you know, feeling like you're out of control or feeling like there's somebody else controlling you or guiding you, when you switch to this ancient memory, there is something that holds truth, and that is when you can relax and just enjoy the ride and keep on following where this wind is steering you towards, which is indeed a beautiful place, right? We saw it's the sun. It's just that it's beyond your comprehension at this moment because you don't have all of the information, but that is a good thing. So trusting that also can allow you to just surrender and keep on going, right? So Sagittarius, I'm going to pull more cards for you in the extended, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes as a final guidance for you. So if you want to join me there to know where this is going, especially today that this is your full moon, I'll be delighted to see you there. And yeah, if not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.